Hello, I'm Gary Slade, publisher of Amusement Today, and welcome to the 2021 Golden Ticket Awards.
I'm Tim Baldwin, the Golden Ticket Awards Communications Coordinator for Amusement Today.
And I'm John Robinson, Editor and Production Manager for Amusement Today. We're at the National Roller Coaster Museum and Archives to present the 2021 Golden Ticket Awards. In 2020, the global pandemic caused us to take a step back from our traditional awards, but we still honor industry leaders with specific categories for that year.
So this year, the annual Golden Ticket Awards are back.
2021 has had its own set of challenges, and AT still felt it a bit early to invite industry professionals to travel for a live event. So we are using the National Roller Coaster Museum and Archives as a backdrop to announce this year's recipients.
We'll be announcing winners in 23 categories that were voted on by industry journalists, ride suppliers, manufacturers, and the industry's most devoted fans, the enthusiasts. We'll also be giving out some special awards.
Hi, I'm Bubba Flint, the cartoonist on staff at Amusement Today. I'm standing next to this classic skee-ball game here at NRCMA facility. Invented in 1909, this skill game was a donation by Amusement Today's publisher, Gary Slade. It originally earned many quarters at its former home, Wonderland Amusement Park in Amarillo. Games of skill have always been a staple of family entertainment centers, which leads us to our first category, Breakout FEC of 2021. The finalists are Austin's Pflugerville, Texas, Fun Spot America, Atlanta, Fayetteville, Georgia, the Funplex Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Scene 75 Entertainment Center, Columbus, Ohio, Scene 75 Entertainment Center, Dayton, Ohio. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to Fun Spot America, Atlanta.
Hello, I'm John Airy Jr. with Fun Spot America, and I'm here on behalf of our team accepting the 2021 Golden Ticket Award for the FEC Breakout of the Year. Thank you, Gary Slade, Amusement Today, and all the voters for recognizing all the hard work that goes into our Atlanta property. The teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you, team, for making this award become a reality. And let me tell you one more thing. Fun Spot America and RMC Coasters have partnered together, and we have a world-class coaster coming to that Atlanta property in 2022. So make sure you sign up on our newsletter, follow us on social media, check our websites, whatever it is, but follow us because it's exciting news. And for now, thank you again, Amusement Today, all the voters out there. This is a fabulous award, and you know what? It's huge!
Our next category is Best New Show of 2021. For 2 months, Amusement Today reached out to the industry that nominated its favorite shows. For those nominations, here are our finalists. Celebrate 150's Spectacular Parade, Cedar Point. Deep in the Heart, Six Flags Over Texas. Down by the Riverside, Silver Dollar City. Rock the Night, Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Sweet Summer Nights, Dollywood. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to Rock the Night, Six Flags Fiesta Texas.
I'd like to say thank you to Amusement Today and all of the Golden Ticket voters on behalf of the entire Six Flags Fiesta Texas Entertainment and Design team. It is an honor, a privilege, and truly one of the great joys of my life to go to work every day with these incredibly talented people. I also want to say thank you to, and on behalf of, Tim Lassiter and Jeffrey Siebert, two of the best bosses anybody could ever hope to work for. And lastly, a huge thank you to Jacob Dell and Magic in the Sky, our production partners on Rock the Night. The show truly could not have happened without them. Thank you.
Most kids start out riding smaller coasters and work their way up to larger rides. The collection of roller coasters here at the museum includes a variety of junior coasters as well as mouse rides. Our next category is the Best Kids area. Our finalists are Canada's Wonderland, Vaughan, Ontario; Dollywood, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee; Efteling, the Netherlands; Kings Island, Mason, Ohio; Paultons Park, Hampshire, England. And the golden ticket goes to Dollywood.
Hi everyone, my name is Eugene Naughton, President of Dollywood Parks and Resorts. It's an honor to stand here today in the middle of our Wildwood Grove area to accept the Best Kids Area Award for the 2021 season. This area represented the largest advancement in our park history in 2019. That was the year we first won the Best Kids Area. It's our sweet spot here at Dollywood Parks and Resorts. Over 75% of the attendance is families with young children. And what's special about this? So many things for families to be able to share experiences together. A lot of the rides you can ride together with your family. So it's an honor to be here, and thank you very much.
I'm seated in the classic car from the Dante's Inferno dark ride at Maurice Piers. Dark rides are immensely popular attractions, and in the category of Best Dark Ride, the finalists are Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts, Universal Studios Orlando; Pirates of the Caribbean, The Battle for the Sunken Treasure, Shanghai Disneyland; Reese's Cup Fusion, Hershey Park; Star Wars, Rise of the Resistance, Disney's Hollywood Studios; Twilight Zone, Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And the golden ticket goes to Star Wars, Rise of the Resistance, Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Your recognition does not go unnoticed. Of course you would give us this award.
For the order.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Seifert. I oversee the water park section of each issue of Amusement Today. One of America's first water parks was Wet n Wild in Orlando, Florida. For 40 years, it entertained millions of guests. When it closed at the end of 2018, this classic sign for the Black Hole, one of America's first themed water park rides, was donated to the NRCMA. And that brings us to our category of Best Water Park Ride. The finalists are Cheetah Chase at Holiday World and Splash and Safari; Krakatoa Aqua Coaster at Universal Studios Volcano Bay; Mammoth at Holiday World and Splash and Safari; Master Blaster at Schlitterbahn, New Braunfels; Wildebeest at Holiday World and Splash and Safari. And the golden ticket goes to Wildebeest at Holiday World and Splash and Safari.
Hi, I'm fourth generation owner and director of communications, Leah Cook. We're so honored that Wildebeest has taken the prize for #1 water park attraction in the world for the 11th year straight. Wow, what an accomplishment, and its 12th Golden Ticket Award. It's such an honor, and it's such an amazing thing to have the water coaster capital of the world here, with Mammoth and Cheetah Chase also making the top 5. Such a huge tribute to my dad, who built Splash and Safari and built the Wildebeest, and we're just so honored. Thank you to Amusement Today, Gary Slade. Thank you to our team who operates this attraction every day and checks on it. And of course, thanks to ProSlide for building it. We're so excited, we can't believe it. Number 11, woo!
Turn-of-the-century water rides consisted of mill rides, old mills, tunnels of love, and later log flumes and shoot the chutes. Here we see a modern-day log flume, Typhoon Sea Coaster, which was later renamed Skull Mountain from Six Flags America, It operated at that park from 1997 to 2011. In the category of Best Water Ride in an amusement park, the finalists are Chiapas at Phantasialand, Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls, Universal's Islands of Adventure, Mystic River Falls, Silver Dollar City, Timber Mountain Log Ride, Knott's Berry Farm, Valhalla, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and the golden ticket goes to Valhalla, Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Thank you to Amusement Today for awarding Valhalla the best water ride with a golden ticket. We're thrilled at Pleasure Beach. This is fantastic news, especially as this is our 125th year. We're reimagining Valhalla for 2022, so we look forward to having everyone ride it next year. Looking forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Chris Roberry, a volunteer with the National Roller Coaster Museum and Archives. For just a minute, let's take a look around and see what we can find here in the facility in Plainview, Texas.
By the end of the 20th century, the origins of the National Roller Coaster Museum and Archives started to take shape. Executive committee members of American Coaster Enthusiasts worked towards fundraising efforts and establishing bylaws and the establishment of a board of directors. Soon, the amusement industry was encouraged to get involved. Larson International became instrumental as the new millennium got underway. With its help of storing donated artifacts in existing buildings, Larson's future assistance eventually made even more possible. With donations primarily funded by ACE, the first true building was erected in 2009. In it today is a display from Busch Gardens' Big Bad Wolf, saved figures and signage from Jazzland and Six Flags New Orleans, models, and an abundance of roller coaster cars and ride vehicles. More support followed. Cliffs Amusement Park donated the funds to essentially double the size of the storage facility and create a special climate-controlled room dedicated to blueprints, paper paraphernalia, and other temperature-sensitive historical documents. Today, in this second storage space, are coaster cars from Worlds of Fun's Orient Express, Coney Island Cyclone, King's Dominion's Shockwave, an abundance of park signs, and other fun models and objects. The museum's most recent donations, a car from Busch Gardens' Loch Ness Monster and a Morgan manufacturing car from Pacific Pier's West Coaster, now also reside in this room. Yet again, a third building was attached to allow for more donations and artifacts, this time through the kindness of Knoebels Amusement Resort. In this third room, 2 of Cedar Point's 3 coaster car donations, Mantis and Disaster Transport, are on display. A true piece of history is also found there, with the donation of Matterhorn bobsled vehicles from Disneyland. It was the first tubular steel roller coaster ever built. A collection of junior coaster cars and Wild Mouse vehicles are found here as well, along with objects from water park history and other types of attractions, such as a Von Rahl Skyride car. The big news, of course, is the museum's massive new exhibit hall. It was decided that in order to move forward, a new museum and exhibit space needed to be erected. Dedicated to the memory of Mark Moore of Euromet, funds were raised to begin a major expansion. In a silver lining to the global pandemic, Larson Management kept workers on the payroll and working, and the 10,000 square foot addition was completed. It now houses a theater that will eventually play welcome videos to visitors, as well as preserved historical footage. A bar/hospitality room filled with countless Easter eggs for coaster fans enables the museum to host special events. Restroom facilities were included, and an expansive exhibit hall capable of showcasing tall structures can now welcome very large displays. A mezzanine for even more exhibits was built into the building, the floor of which was created from wood removed from Gwazi in Tampa. Just adjacent to the mezzanine is a train from Hershey Park's Super Duper Looper, the first permanent exhibit to go into the museum. The full potential of this climate-controlled exhibit space is just beginning to be developed. Many of the collection's pieces will find a home in this new space. A central structure topped with Texas Cyclone track displays many different coaster vehicles. The room will eventually show even more model displays. The exhibit space is considerable, and even at this stage, it is exciting to see how the museum can be fully realized in the future. Remarkable progress has taken place. Efforts by Rocky Mountain Construction, Skyline Attractions, and Great Coasters International have added to the successful momentum in the new expansion with their donated efforts in building displays, bars, and so much more. But there is still much to accomplish. To help support this preservation of industry history, visit rollercoastermuseum.org/donate.
This major structure is the center of the Mark Moore expansion here at the National Roller Coaster Museum and Archives. In 2009, Amusement Today introduced the Legend Series. Whether for lifelong contributions or parks or attractions that have exemplified the best of the best in the Golden Ticket Awards, these people, parks, and attractions have been a very important part of our amusement industry history. This year, we're proud to add one more.
After more than 30 years in the industry, Larry Bill has taken a lot of roller coaster rides. Unlike enthusiasts, he can say he was involved in building those rides. Larry Bill has been involved in an estimated 75 wooden roller coaster designs in 9 countries since his start in the industry back in the late 1980s. He holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering from the University of Cincinnati. For many years, his work was done for Custom Coasters International. He joined the company back in 1992, following a few years of work with Curtis Summers and Associates. When CCI closed its doors in 2002, 4 of the engineers from CCI decided to form a new company. Bill is one of the founding members of the Gravity Group, LLC. In many ways, Larry took us under his wing and helped us grow into the engineers that we are today, said Corey Kuipert, engineer and principal. Early on in the Gravity Group, park owners mainly wanted to talk to Larry, but he was always first to include us in conversations and bring us into the fray. To him, the Gravity Group wasn't just about one person, but about the entire team. We all worked together and shared equally in any accolades for a ride. As we have worked with Larry for many years, he has guided us in many ways, said Michael Graham, engineer and principal. Directly and indirectly, he made sure we knew that we were a team and that engineering roller coasters was not just the glamour of designing the ride path. He also was an advocate for regarding everybody on the team as part of the excellence of a roller coaster. Throughout his career, Bill enjoyed meeting park officials. One for whom he had great respect was Holiday World's Will Cook. 3 roller coasters were designed for the park, starting with the Raven, which in many respects put the park on the national map when it opened back in 1995. He remembers surveying the landscape with Cook and Jeff Mason, trying to preserve as many trees as possible. The Legend was a wooden coaster that opened 5 years later to welcome in the new millennium, and the Voyage opened in 2006. Both the Raven and the Voyage have taken the Golden Ticket for Best Wood Coaster in their operational lives. In 2021, all 3 wooden coasters are on the chart of the top 25 coasters. Figuring out how Hoosier Hurricane would fit into Indiana Beach's unique site is also a great memory for Bill. The ride was designed in 1993 and opened the following year. The team had brought a portable computer, what Bill terms as an electric rock, that was a heavy all-in-one machine with a very small screen. That term is indicative of how far technology has come and its effects on how things are done today. In its close to 10 years of existence, Custom Coasters designed 34 screen machines, the majority of which involved Bill on the team. One of the driving forces of the Gravity Group, often inspired by Bill, was the sense of teamwork. The dissolution of Custom Coasters was a time of uncertainty, but the joined forces of the engineers involved was a first step once again. In addition to Larry's hard work ethic and his view of teamwork, when we formed the Gravity Group, he was a strong proponent of the group concept that was collaborative and not tied to individual heroics, said Graham. As most coaster companies are small businesses, he also made sure any potential employees understood that we wore multiple hats, and that the expectation was everyone would need to be well-rounded and called upon for random responsibilities. Since forming the Gravity Group, the company has been involved with 28 additional roller coaster designs. A sister company, Gravity Craft, was also formed to manufacture the Timberliner trains, which are marketed as the industry's only steering roller coaster car. They have become the signature rolling stock on Gravity Group coasters. Among the Gravity Group's accolades are Golden Ticket Awards. When the category of Best New Ride was introduced in 2005, the company took the first win with Hades at Mount Olympus Water and Theme Park. This was followed with The Voyage, and 2 years later with Ravine Flyer 2 at Valdemere. Over the years, the company has built large thrillers and several family-size coasters. Even with years of experience and successful projects, Bill had no problem remaining quietly in the background. Larry wasn't one to step into the spotlight, noted Kuipert. He was always very thoughtful and wanted to share credit with everyone involved. Graham added, Larry was a steadfast, hard worker who would always jump in to help in any way that he could. We have been privileged to have been able to work with Larry for over 20 years. Amusement Today is pleased to add Larry Bill as the newest Golden Ticket Award legend.
Congratulations, Larry!
So congratulations, Larry. Thank you for all the years of fun and the thrills you provided to us with countless rides on your wooden roller coaster designs.
Hi, I'm Ron Gustafson, Director of Marketing at Quasi Amusement Park in Middlebury, Connecticut, and a longtime special contributor to Amusement Today. With the global crisis gripping the entire world in 2020, last year's Golden Ticket Awards looked differently. Special categories for leadership were created to honor people and companies leading the way in the harshest of times. Amusement Today has decided to keep an annual leadership award and reached out to the industry to submit nominations. From that outreach, numerous people, companies, and parks were nominated. The full list can be seen in the Golden Tickets Awards issue. Industrial professionals read and analyzed the nominations. From those results, Amusement Today is pleased to recognize DJ Vidaris of Dino's Wonder Wheel Park with the 2021 Leadership Award.
I am so unbelievably thankful to have even been considered for this great honor. I honestly can't believe it. I want to thank my family. Like so many of you, I'm fortunate to stand on the shoulders of giants. And I'm so proud to be part of an industry that does so much good. Because now more than ever, what we do is essential. Being isolated during the pandemic, while at times necessary, just shows how vital we all are to each other. We don't do well in quarantine. It brings out the worst in us. Going to the parks bring out the best in us. They're places of joy, where the misunderstandings that divide us don't seem to matter so much. Whenever I get gloomy, I stand here, in the center of the Wonder Wheel, and look down, and see nothing but hope and happy faces. I'm proud to be part of an industry whose ultimate goal is to safely bring people together, one smile at a time.
I'm standing here with the Joker from Six Flags New Orleans. Among the museum's collection are an assortment of statues and figures. Depending upon your fear of clowns, some might be intimidating. 2020 looked different last fall. Some parks that were able to open closed their gates after Labor Day. Others stepped away from any Halloween events owing to the climate of the global pandemic. A long-running category with the Golden Ticket Awards is Best Halloween Event. Even with some parks canceling their events, many parks creatively tweak their Halloween celebrations and address the challenges that restrictions place on indoor haunts. Amusement Today wishes to recognize parks that move forward through that difficult time. For Best Halloween Event of 2020, the finalists are Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, Tampa, Florida; Europa Park, Roost, Germany; Six Flags Fiesta Texas, San Antonio, Texas; Six Flags Great Adventure, Jackson, New Jersey; Toverland, Zevenum, the Netherlands. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to Six Flags Fiesta Texas.
Thanks to our fans, friends, all of our guests, and of course to Amusement Today for acknowledging the best Halloween event of 2021. No doubt last year was definitely strange for many reasons, but it was great to still entertain and scare our guests. And huge thanks to the world-class Six Flags Fiesta Texas entertainment team for really creating a signature classic Halloween event. Thank you again for this award.
During Christmas time, parks will often decorate rides or park characters, such as the Spelunker here from Six Flags Over Texas. He gets in the holiday spirit. The finalists for Best Christmas Event of 2020 are Dollywood, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee; Give Kids the World, Kissimmee, Florida; SeaWorld Orlando, Orlando, Florida; Silver Dollar City, Branson, Missouri; Six Flags Great Adventure, Jackson, New Jersey. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to Dollywood.
Oh, hi. I'm Pete Owens, Vice President of Marketing for Dollywood Parks and Resorts. And I want to say thank you to all the voters out there who voted Dollywood Smoky Mountain Christmas as the best Christmas event in the world. Takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to hang 5 million lights here at the park, but it's something that's very special to all of us and something we take very, very seriously. I want to invite all of you to come out and visit, to walk around in the beautiful Smoky Mountains and all these sparkling lights, see one of our 7 holiday shows, and really feel that Christmas spirit.
This historic 1926 model of a Tilt-A-Whirl is a delight to look at. It's hard to believe there was a time when the classic flat ride was a new innovation. The fact of its enduring popularity is testament to successful design. From nominations submitted to the Amusement Today for Best Innovation of 2021, the top finalists are
Clear Gear, a newly developed disinfectant spray that is efficient for high-capacity attractions. Command Control, an operations app that increases ride capacity and minimizes downtime. The Gravity Group, for its engineered precision pre-cut track for wooden coaster refurbishment. iSlide, for sensory products that reimagine and remarket older water park attractions. LJM & Associates, for its state-of-the-art data collecting inspection system. Microbe Lift, a water treatment solution to rapidly reduce organic waste in water areas. ValoJump, a blend of augmented reality and trampoline fun. Vekoma, for its introduction of an all-new loading and unloading system for its second-generation flying coaster. Zip Whipper, an invention that combines zip lines and rock climbing.
All nominations should be seen in the Golden Ticket issue. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to the Gravity Group.
Hey, we just wanted to thank you. We're here at Kings Island on the Red Racer, and we are super excited. We're about ready to go for a ride. We hear that there was some track work done, and we just want to see how it feels.
Not just any track work, Corey.
Really?
No, this is special track work.
I mean, it's a wooden roller coaster, so I mean, it's all wood is wood. I mean, it's all the same,
Well,
right?
wood is wood, but it's not just wood.
Welcome to the world of patent pending, engineered, pre-cut track, the new standard for both existing rides as well as new wooden roller coasters. And it's made of wood.
We were able to do it with something that was CNC cut, so it's perfectly precise, but it's also very economical.
The smoothness and the strength of the track will give this ride its new lease on life.
And what we really like about our engineered pre-cut track, and we hope everybody likes, is that it helps preserve the soul of the wooden coaster. The track is wood, it's always been that way, and with our engineered pre-cut track, it can stay that way. This is, quite honestly, the innovation of the year.
Really? The innovation of the year?
The 2 E's, innovation of the year.
That's golden.
It's the ticket to the future of wood coasters. Thank you, Amusement Today. Thank you, voting community.
We thank you for your votes.
Thank to everyone at Amusement Today and in the Golden Ticket community that voted for us for the innovation of the year.
For Best New Attraction Installation, Amusement Today considered rides from the last 2 years because of attractions delays owing to the pandemic and awards not being given in this category last year. Nominations were accepted from industry professionals and were also voted on by manufacturers, suppliers, journalists, and other people within the industry. Consideration was given the attraction's uniqueness, popularity, theming, and effect on the industry. The nominations for Best Attraction Installation of 2020 and 2021.
Star Wars, Rise of the Resistance, Disney's Hollywood Studios. Fly, Phantasialand. Mystic River Falls, Silver Dollar City. Jurassic World Velocicoaster, Universal's Islands of Adventure. The Ride to Happiness by Tomorrowland. Plopsaland de Pan.
And the Golden Ticket Award goes to Star Wars, Rise of the Resistance, Disney's Hollywood Studios.
We would not have won this award without your help, but we still need more recruits for our struggle against the First Order. Till the Spire!
The National Roller Coaster Museum features a bar which first made its debut at the 2019 Golden Ticket Awards during a reception hosted by Rocky Mountain Construction. The RMC team created the bar with wood and steel track from Cedar Point's Main Street during its transformation into the new Steel Vengeance. Our next category is Best Food, and the finalists are Dollywood, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee; Epcot, Lake Buena Vista, Florida; Europa Park, Roost, Germany; Knoebels Amusement Resort, Elysburg, Pennsylvania; and Silver Dollar City, Branson, Missouri. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to Knoebels Amusement Resort.
Rick, Brian, where's order number 1926? Dad, that order was just placed 15 seconds ago. Here you go. That looks great, but it needs more chocolate. Yes, Dad. Oh, hi, Golden Ticket viewers. I didn't see you standing there. But thank you from the bottom of our hearts for this incredible honor.
We're grateful for the tough competition in this category that keeps us on our toes, and for the Golden Ticket voters who motivate us to offer unique yet affordable menu options.
And certainly would not have received this honor 18 times without the creativity of our food service managers and dedication of our staff.
Okay, boys, now where's order number 1927?
Yes, Dad.
One of the earliest rides a family will take together will be a young child on a carousel horse. Between the lights and the music and the soothing rotation, parents enjoy the ride with their children, possibly even more when they see the smiles on everyone's face. The category of Best Family Park is awarded to a park where the majority of the rides can be ridden with parents alongside their child. Rides don't go upside down, and thrills are catered toward the younger set. The finalists for Best Family Park are Dutch Wonderland in Pennsylvania, Idlewild and Soap Zone in Pennsylvania, Paultons Park, England, Santa's Village, New Hampshire, Sesame Place, Pennsylvania. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to Dutch Wonderland.
Hello, and thank you so much for the second year Best Family Park for Dutch Wonderland. Myself and the whole team here are over the moon and thrilled by this. For the past 60 years almost, Dutch Wonderland has been entertaining children who in turn have brought their children, who in turn have brought their children. And we're so proud and happy to be part of so many people's memories. And we can't wait to keep doing that for generations to come. I'd like to thank all the voters from Amusement Today. Thank you so much for casting your votes for us. I'd like to thank everyone who's played a part in our history over the past 60 years. And of course, our amazing guests and season pass holders. It's what we're here for, so thank you so much. On behalf of us all at Dutch Wonderland,
Thank you!
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 Behind me is a ride vehicle from the first true freefall ride ever built. It was a product of Intamin AG, and it was called the Texas Cliffhanger, which debuted in 1982 at Six Flags Over Texas. The museum's collection contains more than just roller coaster artifacts. Water slides, dark rides, sky rides, and various midway rides have all been donated to our ever-growing museum collection. In 2003, I introduced the Publisher's Picks. These are special awards that recognize the contributions of a park, person, or a supplier that have all set an example for the industry and have made their mark in their own unique way. So let's begin with my publisher's pick, beginning with the Renaissance Award. This distinction is given to a park that has revived and innovated things from their unique and historic past.
A 60th anniversary is certainly reason to celebrate. Six Flags Over Texas, like the rest of the industry, was reacting to a pandemic as it forged its way ahead. New festivals and decor helped set the stage for a celebratory year, but the park went beyond that. There is new life at the park that guests have certainly noticed. Diving into Six Flags' rich history, several details began re-emerging. A clock tower once again chimed. Water features returned, offering aesthetic touches. New ride signage freshened attractions, and an acknowledgement of treasured pieces of nostalgia found their places throughout the park. Even more impressive was the refurbishment of two 1960s attractions. The world's first aero log flume, El Aserradero, had remained silent for the past several years. The park invested and brought it back to operational status. Once new park president Ron McKenzie was informed that Casa Magnetica, a tilted house built in 1962, was still standing dormant behind closed walls, plans were quickly made to do a complete reimagining of the attraction. It reopened to popular acclaim. Storytelling found its role again in the park, but Six Flags Over Texas isn't slowing down. Plans are for more improvements and immersive elements to continue finding their home at the park. The recent announcement of a reimagined version of the beloved Spelunker's Cave, a dark ride from 1964, is bringing a new storyline to a beloved attraction. It will have some really cool elements related to the history of the park, including a Skull Island scene and execution that plays homage to the original attraction, said McKenzie. There will be some things that are unique and exclusive to Six Flags Over Texas. It truly is a storytelling experience. Construction and enhancements are ongoing and scheduled through the remainder of the year. Amusement Today realizes it takes passion and desire to bring a park to its full potential. McKenzie and his team have been noted for their enthusiasm for the park and the value of its historic roots in the regional theme park field. As attention to detail and the embracement of the park's history have brought new energy to the park, Amusement Today is pleased to honor that drive, bestowing Six Flags Over Texas with the Publisher's Pick Renaissance Award.
Hello everyone, I'm Ron McKenzie, Park President at Six Flags Over Texas, standing here in Senior Sossman's Lair. Senior Sossman's Lair is located actually in Casa Magnetica, which is actually one of only 4 tilted houses left in our industry. On behalf of our entire team here at Six Flags Over Texas, I wanted to thank you for your designation as Six Flags Over Texas, receiving the coveted Renaissance Award as part of the Golden Ticket celebration. It is really truly our honor to bring the legacy, culture, and history of Six Flags Over Texas to life every single day, and we're so glad that you've been a part of it. Hope to see you around the park, and thanks again for our selection.
Congratulations to Six Flags Over Texas. Next is the Publisher's Pick for Park of the Year.
It requires courage to take a leap of faith. Nothing has ever struck down the amusement industry more so than the global coronavirus pandemic. In mere weeks, if not a matter of days, amusement parks and the majority of businesses around the world were shocked to find it necessary to shut down and close their doors in 2020. Hundreds of questions came to mind, and there was no precedent to look toward to find the answers. It had to be figured out a day at a time. Universal Orlando led the charge. It was the first major theme park to reopen following the COVID shutdown, and, as protocols permitted, increased attendance caps to safely allow more visitors. While closed, Universal kept paying salaried and even hourly employees for a substantial period, even when not working at the beginning of the pandemic. The resort reopened all its hotels, including the new Endless Summer Resort, Dockside Inn and Suites. For reasons of their own, many theme parks, once they were allowed to reopen, rescheduled attractions under construction and their opening dates. As 2021 arrived, many new flashy rides were placed on hold. But not at Universal. The Jurassic World Velocicoaster moved forward, and national advertising also promoted an opening date set for early summer. In contrast to Floridian counterparts, the resort's leadership's strengths marketed avidly for the return of tourism and indirectly for the amusement industry as a whole. Quite simply, the message was, come have fun. Like many other parks, Universal could have held back and observed the quieter responses seen from colleagues. The national outreach was inspiring, as was the quality of its new launched coaster. Rave reviews came from all corners of the nation for people who opted to travel to Central Florida to experience this significant new addition. Even the double-sided lockers contributed to its success, bearing in mind the guest experience while waiting. During the pandemic, the park unveiled the Bourne Spectacular last June. Not only did the destination move forward with expansion of its existing parks, but it also soon resumed construction of the resort's third theme park, Epic Universe, and fourth overall gate for the resort. In addition to building excitement for the future, the construction of the new park will bring hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs to the area. It is understandable that during unprecedented times, each park analyzed its own course and took actions it thought were best. In acknowledgement of Universal Orlando's courageous spirit, Amusement Today is honored to award the publisher's pick for Park of the Year.
Hi, I'm Jeff Polk, Senior Vice President of Operations for Universal Orlando Resort. It's an absolute honor to be handpicked by the staff at Amusement Today as Golden Ticket Award winner for Publisher's Pick for Park of the Year. Our destination always strives to deliver new and exciting experiences, and 2020 and 2021 have been no different as we debuted 2 incredible new attractions and continued to provide a world-class experience for our guests. In a year unlike any other, this Golden Ticket Award is truly a testament to the hard work and dedication our team members display each and every day. Thank you, Amusement Today, for this amazing recognition.
Thank you, Universal Studios, for being a driving force in our industry during this difficult time. My final publisher's pick is always one of my favorites. It's the Turnstile Award, which acknowledges the efforts made to keep guests coming through the gates.
Scene 75 began as a single, family-run FEC in Dayton, Ohio. In 2012, father and son Les and Jonah Sandler took a risk, converting a rental building Les owned into a large entertainment center. Scene 75 debuted in Dayton, Ohio, to the joy of the local community. That FEC eventually launched a chain of giant FECs, with expansion into other markets, Cincinnati, Columbus, and Cleveland, Ohio, as well as Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. In May of 2019, devastating tornadoes hit the Dayton, Ohio area, and the original Scene 75 had to be completely shut down and rebuilt. Ever the optimist and family man, Jonah Sandler offered this as part of a statement in the aftermath. Quote, "Despite the physical damage, I am forever grateful of the outcome. No one was injured, and my team members still have homes to return to at night. I am afraid that many of our neighbors were not as fortunate, and our hearts go out to all of them. If there is anything we can do as we work tirelessly to clean and rebuild here, my team and I are ready to support. This is our community. This is our home." Sandler's belief in community and the strength in working with and building from the community has been a core value of Scene 75 from the very beginning. While the family was rebuilding its original location, it also expanded into its biggest FEC location yet, when it opened the multi-level Scene 75 Columbus in late 2019. Taking advantage of the 2 floors of entertainment, the Columbus expansion marked the chain's largest center to date. Occupying a former anchor store inside of a mall, more than 225,000 square feet of entertainment options delivered family fun. When the COVID pandemic hit the U.S., Scene 75 voluntarily closed their centers until a plan could be assembled to keep their guests safe. The family and their team worked together to develop a plan of sanitizing attractions, masking guests, and repositioning equipment to allow for social distancing. The company's Stay Safe playbook quickly became the gold standard of a plan for an FEC to reopen under the pandemic, and Scene 75 locations began to welcome back guests at a rapid pace. In the midst of world recovery, Scene 75 reopened its Dayton location. The tornado changed the plan, but also in many ways forced our hand into the expansion as the 36-foot tall wall that separated the proposed addition from the original floor plan was destroyed in the storm. Not only was it fully repaired from the tornado damage, but significantly expanded with the addition of a second mini golf course, banquet area, a roller coaster, and other attractions. In the summer of 2021, Scene 75 announced it would expand yet again, adding a location in the Chicago market. For dedication to family entertainment, the upholding of family values, expanding on a brand that was built from the ground up, and determination to keep patrons coming despite the challenges of a natural disaster and the recent pandemic, Amusement Today is proud to present Scene 75 Entertainment Centers with its 2021 Publisher's Pick Turnstile Award.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jonah Sandler, founder and CEO of Scene 75 Entertainment. I am truly humbled and honored to stand before you today to accept the 2021 Amusement Today Turnstile Awards. But I do so on behalf of my team, a team that has endured great hardships, as have many have those within the industry. And as such, on behalf of Team Scene 75, and with those around me in the industry, I would like to accept this award on all of our behalves. We have all endured. We have all tried to persevere during some of the most trying, challenging moments of our business lives. In 2019, my Dayton team endured more than just the COVID that was to come. In May of 2019, our flagship location, that located here in Dayton, Ohio, was destroyed by the Memorial Day tornadoes. While the exterior walls still stood, much of what was inside was destroyed. Several pieces of our roof were missing, columns were uplifted, and virtually our entire building was flooded with several feet of water. Our interior walls were demolished, and many of our attractions destroyed. Yet somehow, this drop tower behind me persevered. In fact, it was covered in drywall from the storms, yet somehow it was fully intact even to manufacturer specifications. This tower was resilient, and so is our industry. I know that we can push through the periods that we've endured to come out on the other side bigger, better, and stronger, much as our Dayton location has. This award is for our entire industry, and on behalf of Scene 75, I wish to share it with you. We have all endured, and hopefully we can now all overcome. Thank you to Amusement Today for allowing us this great honor, but I am humbled and proud to accept this on behalf of our industry. I wish everyone the best, and I believe that much like this tower, the light will shine and we will all overcome to better days ahead. Thank you.
Congratulations, Scene 75. Amusement Today wishes you the very best in keeping the guest attendance at high levels moving forward.
The AIMS Safety Award is presented annually to individuals or organizations that demonstrate leadership, innovation, and foresight in improving safety in the amusement industry. The 2021 Safety Award recipient is Hugo Loyola.
Thank you, Harold, and thanks very much for this tremendous recognition. It's really an honor for me to receive it. I have no words, just love it. First of all, I want to say thanks those who have constantly supported me in these recent years, so I can contribute to AIMS and other organizations in the entertainment industry. I will especially like to thank Gerardo Arteaga, who from my very beginnings at the Fantasylandia Park has always been there, giving me very good advice along the way. Also, I would like to thank to my colleagues at the park who has shared with me their experience, their knowledge, so I could deliver better quality classes at the AIM Safety Seminar. So big thanks to Francisco, Andres, Ismael, Heraldo, Esteban, Romina. Special thanks to our English teacher, Sven. You have no idea how grateful I am. Before I end, I would like to say a few words about what AIMS means to me. So I think for me everything started since 6 years ago in a conversation with the Common Rights technicians when he asked me about if I was planning to go to AIMS next year. And I went back to him like, what is AIMS? So he said, how you would like to be in a place for a week where you can meet people from other parts, from other countries, learn from them, share with them, as well from volunteer instructors about safe operation and maintenance best practices. Sounds cool, don't you think? Well, it is that cool. So I think that's what makes AIMS unique. Well, so finally, I just want to thank the entire AIMS team for making this industry a community of safety and best operation and maintenance practices. And also thank you for opening new frontiers for the Spanish safety education in the entertainment industry, and for letting me and others to be part of it. Well, I hope to see you all in person next year at Galveston. Make sure you bring yourself there, and make sure, as usual, there is plenty of Chilean Carmener wine, which in my classes is your group activity prize. Well, be AIMS, be safe, see you then.
I'm standing here with a log flume that was donated by SeaWorld San Antonio, where it operated as Texas Splashdown from 1989 to 2011. In the category of Best Family Attraction of 2020 and 2021, the finalists are Knott's Berry Tales Return to the Fair at Knott's Berry Farm, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Mystic River Falls, Silver Dollar City, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance at Disneyland, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And the golden ticket goes to Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Thank you for supporting the cause.
This award will greatly help us in our fight against the First Order.
Ignite the spark!
Today's water parks have evolved greatly from the early day versions of simple slide thrills. Take this classic example, the Bermuda Triangle slide from Whitewater Branson, which riders rode on flat mats, not tubes. The ride operated from 1988 until 2013. In the category of Best New Water Park Ride of 2020-2021, the finalists are Cheetah Chase, Holiday World and Splashin' Safari; Rally Racer, Waldemere Park and Waterworld; Riptide Race, Aquatica Orlando; Tsunami Surge, Six Flags Hurricane Harbor, Gurney; Venus Vortex, Lake Compounce and Crocodile Cove. And the golden ticket goes to Cheetah Chase, Holiday World and Splashin' Safari.
Hi, I'm Lauren Crosby, fourth generation owner and director of entertainment and events here at Holiday World and Splashin' Safari. Thanks to Gary, Amusement Today, the voters, ProSlide, our maintenance team, and team members for launching us to #1. Cheetah Chase has been such a joy for the last 2 seasons, and we can't wait to bring even more joy to families in the coming years. If you haven't had a chance to ride yet, come on over to the water coaster capital of the world. Or better yet, why don't you hop on right now?
Part of the magic of a park visit is the beauty of a park. This is a key component of making a visit enjoyable for all generations. The finalists for Most Beautiful Park are Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Virginia; Dollywood in Tennessee; Efteling in the Netherlands; Europa Park in Germany; Gilroy Gardens in California. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to Dollywood.
Hi, I'm Pete Owens. I'm the Vice President of Marketing for Dollywood Parks and Resorts, and we're really excited to accept this award for Best Landscape Most Beautiful Park. You can see behind me, our folks really take landscaping seriously, and it's great being in the most beautiful part of the country, in the Great Smoky Mountains. But what our team does all year is we add those augmented touches that really make Dollywood special. And what's more, that same team is charged with changing over the park multiple times for all of our festivals. So I encourage you to come out and visit us. You can see it for yourself. And until then, I just want to say thank you to all of the voters on behalf of myself and the entire team here at Dollywood Parks and Resorts.
The models here at the NRCMA can be mesmerizing. Nothing brings out the enthusiasm in any park fan than ranking their favorite roller coasters. Hundreds of the most experienced roller coaster riders shared their expertise with Amusement Today. In the category of Best New Roller Coaster of 2020 and 2021, the finalists are Candemonium, Hershey Park; Fly, Phantasialand; Jurassic World Velocicoaster, Universal's Islands of Adventure; Orion, Kings Island; Texas Stingray, SeaWorld San Antonio. And the golden ticket goes to Jurassic World Velocicoaster, Universal's Islands of Adventure.
Hi, this is Jeff Polk, Senior Vice President of Operations for Universal Orlando Resort. Thank you for the incredible recognition of Jurassic World Velocicoaster being named the 2021 Golden Ticket Award winner for Best New Roller Coaster. Jurassic World Velocicoaster is one of the most action-packed and immersive attractions we've ever brought to life, and it upholds our promise of a world-class guest experience. This all-new species of coaster, based on the epic Jurassic film franchise, raises the bar as one of the most elaborate and ambitious coasters ever designed. It was an incredible collaboration between Universal Creative and the visionary filmmakers. It has become the must-ride experience for thrill seekers and coaster enthusiasts, and has been praised by fans as hands down the best coaster ever. If you haven't already, you really need to experience this one for yourself. Thanks again to Amusement Today for this recognition.
The Roller Coaster Museum's bar features an overhead light that's the handiwork of Larson International, and the bar stools feature RMC wheels from Macklin Corporation. For the category of Best Guest Experience, which takes into consideration friendliness, value, cleanliness, and the operations, the finalists are Dollywood, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee; Europa Park, Roost, Germany; Holiday World, Santa Claus, Indiana; Kings Island, Mason, Ohio; and Knoebels Amusement Resort, Elysburg, Pennsylvania. And the golden ticket goes to Dollywood.
Hi everyone, my name is Eugene Naughton. I'm the president of Dollywood Parks and Resorts. Really excited to be here today to accept the winning nomination for Best Park Experience. Obviously there's a lot more than just me that pours into the everyday operation here. So proud of the entire host team for everything that they do, for all the love and care that they show all of the guests that visit our parks and resorts. Our house and grounds team, second to none, far better than any that I've ever worked with before in my career. Really proud of how spotless our parks and resorts maintain themselves throughout all of our operations. And special shout out, of course, to our landscaping crew. They do a phenomenal job throughout all of the year's special festivals and pay particular attention to all of the beauty that they add to the parks and resorts. Really proud of everyone. Thank you very much.
In the category of Best Marine Life, Wildlife Park, the finalists are Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, Tampa, Florida; Discovery Cove, Orlando, Florida; Disney's Animal Kingdom, Lake Buena Vista, Florida; SeaWorld Orlando, Orlando, Florida; SeaWorld San Diego, San Diego, California. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to SeaWorld Orlando, Florida.
I'm John Peterson, Vice President of Zoological Operations here at SeaWorld of Orlando, and we are privileged to accept the award of Best Wildlife Park. SeaWorld's mission has been and will always be to care for any ill, injured, or sick animal out there.
This train from Disneyland's Matterhorn bobsleds marks the beginning of the tubular steel roller coaster. Designed for IAAPA Hall of Famer Walt Disney and built by Aero Development, this coaster opened in June of 1959 and remains popular today at the Southern California theme park. For Best Steel Coaster, I'll be reading the top 10 steel coasters, starting at number 10 and counting our way down to number 1. At number 10, Terran at Phantasialand enters the top 10 for the very first time. Maverick at Cedar Point takes number 9 and also is entering the top 10. At number 8, Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland. Number 7, Lightning Rod's switch from wood track to steel now lands this Dollywood coaster in the top 10. At number 6 is Expedition G-Force at Holiday Park in Germany. Number 5, Candemonium at Hershey Park is the highest debuting coaster this year. At number 4, Superman the Ride at Six Flags New England. At number 3, Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point.
And at number 2, Millennium Force at Cedar Point, which will make for 3 coasters from the park in the top 10 this year. And at number 1, the Golden Ticket Award for Best Steel Coaster goes to Fury 325 at Carowinds.
Thank you so much for voting for Fury 325 for another golden ticket. This 6-time award winner has given more than 8 million rides since 2015. So I would say that there are plenty of people around the world that agree that this is the best steel coaster. But I know we were up against a lot of big competition, big in a lot of ways. So we're very appreciative of this award. We thank you, and we look forward to giving lots more rides on Fury 325 in the future.
Rollocoaster is a junior wooden roller coaster built in 1938 at Idlewild Park in Pennsylvania. When the park purchased a new train in the 2018 season, this one became a part of the National Roller Coaster Museum's collection. Skyline Attractions and Great Coasters International designed and built this beautiful track display, all to modern ASTM standards. Once again, for the category of Best Wooden Coaster, we'll start at 10 and count it on down to number 1. Number 10, Thunderhead at Dollywood. Number 9, Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City. Number 8, Ravine Flyer 2 at Valdemere. Number 7, Ghost Rider at Knott's Berry Farm. Number 6, Mystic Timbers at Kings Island. Number 5, The Beast, also at Kings Island, the only park in this top 10 list to have 2 Woodies on it. Number 4, Boulder Dash at Lake Compounce. Number 3, El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure. Number 2, The Voyage at Holiday World. And the Golden Ticket Award for Best Wooden Roller Coaster goes to Knoebels Amusement Resort for Phoenix.
Hi, I'm the #1 wooden roller coaster in the world.
Who would have thought a roller coaster that first opened in 1948 would receive this honor for the first time 70 years later, and then go on to receive it 3 more years in a row?
It's a great testament to a timeless design, our team's dedication, and supporters like Golden Ticket Award voters who appreciate the elements that make this a great roller coaster.
We gracefully accept this year's award with a part of the history of the Phoenix in mind. Please join us in remembering Charlie Dinn, who helped us make the rebirth of Phoenix possible and our dreams come true.
Our maintenance team is committed to ensuring Phoenix operates as well as it did for that very first ride at Knoebels in 1985, and better.
We're off to take a ride on the Phoenix now. We'll experience the kinds of ups and downs that are enjoyable, unlike some we've all faced in the last year and a half.
Go, Phoenix!
I'm standing on the mezzanine in the new expansion of the National Roller Coaster Museum and Archives. This space will be used for rotating exhibits in the future. We can change out panels about manufacturers and companies and rides. Coaster fans will be intrigued that the floor is made of wood from Gwazi, the wooden coaster that used to operate in Tampa, Florida. We are down to our last 2 categories. The finalists for Best Water Park are Highland Hills Water World, Denver, Colorado; Rulantica, Rust, Germany; Schlitterbahn, New Braunfels, Texas; Splash and Safari, Santa Claus, Indiana; Universal Studios Volcano Bay, Orlando, Florida. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to Schlitterbahn, New Braunfels, Texas.
There are countless associates who have worked so hard over the years to make Schlitterbahn the iconic Texas attraction that it is today. From lifeguards and kitchen staff to resort and maintenance associates, they have worked together to make this happen. Over the past 40+ years, we've offered fun for the whole family, and now, as part of the Cedar Fair family, we look forward to building on that rich tradition and legacy for Schlitterbahn guests and associates alike for the years to come. Thank you, Amusement Today, and all of the Schlitterbahn fans across the country. We couldn't do what we do without you, and we happily accept this golden ticket and are honored to have received this award for
23
Just over the railing here of the mezzanine is an entire train from Super Duper Looper from Hershey Park, a classic Schwarzkopf roller coaster that has been donated to the museum. We're down to our last category. For Best Park, the finalists are Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio; Dollywood, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee; Europa Park, Rust, Germany; Knoebels Amusement Resort, Elysburg, Pennsylvania; and Universal's Islands of Adventure, Orlando, Florida. And the Golden Ticket Award goes to Europa Park, Rust, Germany.
We are thrilled Europa Park was chosen by the voters to receive the 2021 Golden Ticket Award for Best Park. And we thank Amusement Today for organizing this.
But we also wish to recognize our entire industry for their amazing efforts to get through this pandemic and to provide much needed entertainment to our beloved guests. It certainly hasn't been easy, and we recognize all the devastating effects of the pandemic at every level.
We are inspired by the stories of how this industry and its team members have risen to the occasion, changed plans, adapted business models, and done whatever it takes to get through this.
But we also know that if you want to be a leader, you have to always be moving forward. And we have some amazing plans coming in the future.
So while we may not be able to get together in person this year, we look forward to a much brighter future. While the pandemic and its effects are not over yet, we want you to know we are all winners, and we salute everyone in this wonderful business.
Thank you for joining us for the 2021 Golden Ticket Awards.
Remember, the National Roller Coaster Museum still needs your financial support as an actual opening date draws closer. To donate, visit rollercoastermuseum.org.
Special thanks goes to the Museum Board of Directors and Larson International for their help and support in making the museum available.
We look forward to welcoming back the industry professionals to a live networking event once again in 2022 from San Antonio, Texas.
And be sure to view all the Golden Ticket Awards results in the Golden Ticket Awards issue at amusetoday.com.